And we welcome you out to Port Edwards High School in Port Edwards, Wisconsin. It's time for high school basketball on Zaleski Sports. A Central Wisconsin South showdown between the Pacelli Cardinals and the Port Edwards Blackhawks. Good evening, basketball fans, as we welcome you into our Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you are good to go. Pacelli Cardinals come into this evening's game off a victory the other night as they defeated Wild Rose by a score of 65-43. Of course, Chase Lyons and myself, we were there for that one in person as the Cardinals led by 5 at the half, and then they opened it up in the second half to pick up the conference victory over Wild Rose. Cardinals led in scoring by Camden Shirk as he was back after missing that game against Auburndale. He played against Allman, and in his second game back, looked a little bit more fluid out there, put up 23 for the Cardinals. Our Nasonville Dairy player of the game, Joseph Birch, had 10 points and did a lot of the other little things. Had about 5 blocks, a few assists, a few steals, sort of a jack of all trades that evening. Zachary Yeide pitched in 13 to help pace the Cardinals that evening. Tonight, they take on the homestanding team, the Port Edwards Blackhawks, led by head coach Mr. Justin Beck. They come in 4-1 in the Central Wisconsin South. They are 8-4 overall in the season. They are coming in off a victory over Pittsville the other night. They led by 7 at the half, and they ended up pulling away in the second half, winning by a score of 61-51. Port Edwards, a very, very good team, very disciplined, and a tough matchup for the Cardinals here, as one of these two teams is going to keep pace with the Allman Bancroft Eagles and just be a game out of first, where the other team will fall 2 games behind, which is where you don't want to put yourself here at the almost midway point of the conference season. Port Edwards led in scoring the other night by Josh Tranel. He had 24 points. Brendan Beck had 11 to pace the Blackhawks, 16 for Logan Parker, the big post player for the Port Edwards Blackhawks. It's the Blackhawks and the Cardinals, and it's all right here on Zaleski Sports. We're back in a minute on our pregame show as you're watching high school sports on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Our Auto Select pregame show rolls on as the Pacelli Cardinals and Port Edwards Blackhawks get ready to do battle here at the Port Edwards Gymnasium. Always a fun place to come. It gives you that old school feel, just a sort of a very quaint atmosphere. You feel you're closer to the action. It's not like a big field house, and they definitely use this place to their advantage. The Blackhawks are a very tough team to beat on their home turf. They do have some common opponents with the Cardinals this year. The Blackhawks beat Assumption by 11. The Cardinals have also beaten Assumption. They did lose to Columbus Catholic by 24. That's the opponent for the Cardinals coming up on this coming Monday. when the Cardinals host them at the Student Activity Center. Chase and I will be there for that one. They lost to WIAA Fremont at home by 5, and that's a team the Cardinals, remember, did beat on the road. They have conference wins over Wild Rose, over Tri-County, Rochelle, and Pittsville. Their only conference loss was to Allman Bancroft. That was at Allman by a score of 72-55. In that game, Port Edwards did lead at the half against Allman Bancroft, 29-28 in that one. That was back earlier in the season, but now we get in the second half of the conference season. After tonight, the Cardinals will begin that second half stretch when they play at Rochelle on Friday. That's a game that Chase and I will also be there for, so the road show continues on. We'll make our way over to Rochelle on Friday evening. Cardinals tonight, again, the conference is out in front of them. You know, they've had to battle through some tough mishaps, and the injury bug does continue tonight. Unfortunately, Melise Badoon will be out for a little while with injury. Logan Martin also out. He banged up that finger the other night. He will not play this evening. So the Cardinals, as they say, next man up. And it's going to be who's going to step up for the Cardinals this evening here at Port Edwards against the Blackhawks. Should be an exciting one here. A Central Wisconsin South battle here, right in the heartland here in Wisconsin at Port Edwards High School here this evening. Cardinals and Port Edwards meeting for the first time this season. They will also meet for the final game of the season. That will be on the 22nd of February. That will be at Stevens Point, Pacelli. So the Cardinals and the Blackhawks, and it's right here on Zaleski Sports. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, the starting lineups and the opening tip as you're watching Pacelli boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
In today's economy, it seems the value of a dollar continues to shrink, while the services offered are getting less and less. Here at Maher Water Corporation, a new high-efficiency system made by WaterCare can help ease the stress on your checkbook. We are always available to analyze and recommend one of these units.
So while we can't actually make your money grow, we can make the value of what you get from Maher seem like it.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
And we're back out at Port Edwards. Very nice rendition of the national anthem from two students from Port Edwards. Did a very, very nice rendition of the national anthem. Always appreciate stuff like that. It's neat to see how other schools handle presenting the anthem, and it's great to see some students putting their talents in line to share with everybody here this evening. Let's take a look at this evening's starting lineups. First, for the Pacelli Cardinals. That one guard, they will go with Andrew Van Order. As the lights go down here at Port Edwards. Should have brought a flashlight with me, but I still have pretty good eyes, I think. The other guard is going to be Joseph Birch. At the other guard will be Logan Meyer. Up front for the Cardinals, they will go with Camden Shirk. And at center will be Zachary Yeide. As we will take a look at the starting lineup for the Port Edwards Blackhawks. At one guard will be Brendan Beck. He's joined in the backcourt by Eric Mock. Up front, Josh Tranel. He will be joined by Hayden Hewitt, and the man in the middle, big 6'7" senior Logan Parker. Head coach of the Port Edwards Blackhawks, Mr. Justin Beck, assisted by Mr. Ben Martinson. Head coach of the Cardinals is Mr. John Shirk. And we are getting ready here for action between the Cardinals and the Blackhawks. And the uniform police are out again. Chase, as the referees, I think, talking to Coach John Shirk. And Andrew Van Order's like, hey, I got a headband that matches my wristband. It got to be good to go. Remember, we ran into this at Tri-County this year where that became a point of contention. So, as we said before, we appreciate you listening to our Auto Select pregame show. We're ready for the opening tip. Cardinals in the visiting red jerseys, blue numerals. Blackhawks in the home whites with the orange numerals. Opening tap is going to be controlled by Port Edwards, and we are underway. Sole possession of second place in the Central Wisconsin South on the line. Beck with the ball out top. Gave it to Hewitt. Hewitt got it back right side to Beck. Beck wearing the white headband. Pounds the dribble. Pulls up from 12. Short off the front of the rim. Rebound tipped out. Logan Meyer grabs it for Stevens Point Pacelli. Meyer brings it into the front court. Meyer down the lane had it slapped away from behind, and they let them play on. Yeide had it go through his hands. A steal. Here comes Beck, but a good hustle by Van Order the other way to tip it out of bounds. Good hustle by the senior Andrew Van Order to prevent what would have been an easy layup. I think the thing that was in question, I think Logan Meyer had a white headband on, if I thought, in warm-ups, if I recall. So maybe that was the whole point of contention there. Well, either way, let's just play ball. Ball handled out top by Mock. Mock dumps it out to Hewitt. Hewitt picked up his dribble. Back pass for Tranel. Tranel pounds the ball. Left wing free throw line extended. Tranel crossover. 15-footer is up. That's heavy off the rim. Boarded by Cam Shirk. Shirk brings it into the front court. Shirk, left side, Birch. Kick out, catch. Van Order, back to Shirk. Shirk, triple team, nowhere to go, skips it out for Meyer. Meyer inside Yeide, good catch. Triple teamed, and he has it taken away, and a jump ball called here. It's going to be Cardinal basketball. Yeide, tough start for him here. He lost control of that one and nearly had the turnover. Jump ball, fortunately, stays with the Cardinals. Cardinals get it in. Yeide with it on the baseline, puts up a three and hits it there. Zachary Yeide says, I'm having a good night shooting, and he does. Drains the three. 3-0 Cardinals. He does have range there. Tranel out top, dumps it in deep. Parker had a man open, couldn't get it to him. Tranel holding it there. Mock was open on the weak side. They couldn't get it to him. Beck got it left side now. Controlling there is Mock. Cardinals showing their zone defense here. Really trying to pressure the outside. Right corner now, Hewitt. Skips it across. Beck, open three, heavy off the rim. Battle for the board. Yeide grabs it, and a rebounding foul here. Foul is going to be on Logan Parker. His first, team first. And one I think the whole gym saw there. Literally two hands in the back, and I think they could call that from Wisconsin Rapids. It was so evident. 16 minutes left in this first half. Cardinals leading 3-0. Birch gets it out to Meyer. Meyer, right side, Birch. Birch, short corner, Shirk. Dribbles out of harm's way. Got it to Meyer. Dribble drive. Give and go. Nice dish. Yeide goes up. Missed the bunny. Loose underneath, and they're going to call foul on the Cardinals. Going to be on Logan Meyer. Meyer trying to keep the ball alive, and in the process committed the personal foul. Not a ton of contact, but unfortunately enough in the eyes of the referee to cause the turnover. Tranel into the front court. Gets it across to Beck. Blackhawks looking for their first points of the game in the corner. Now that's Mock. Mock, double team, picked his dribble up. Gave it up now Hewitt. Hewitt then threw it out of bounds. Break for the Cardinals there. Cardinal Sports brought to you by Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft. Cheese Pleasers, a local hidden gem filled with the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. Cardinals break the press. Ahead, Yady scores the layup and the foul. Bucket is good. Give an assist to Cam Shirk. 5-0 Cardinals. Yady to the free throw line. Foul is going to be on Hewitt. His first team foul number 2. Serve Pro free throw line brought to us by Jamie Wenzel. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. Yady completes the 3-point play. 6 points for the big man. And he has all the points thus far for Stevens Point Pacelli. 15-14 and counting in this first half. Beck lost control, regathered it, and got it out to Tranel. Now into the corner, Hewitt skips it out to Beck. Beck, dribble drive, baseline. Good job by Meyer recovering defensively. Parker underneath scores. Give an assist to Timmy Tranel. And Josh Tranel, excuse me. What a beautiful look by him there. Looked opposite and found a wide open Parker. And the Blackhawks are on the board. 6-2, the lead for Pacelli. Cut to 4. Van Order got it to Meyer. Open 3. Bucket! Oh, man, the maestro on this cold night trying to warm us up in the gym. Hits a 3, and the Cardinals lead 9-2. Cardinals coming out with some pretty good sharp shooting thus far. Down to the corner. Hewitt gets it out, top to Beck. Cam Shirk on the top of that zone. He can jump out of the gym, causes a lot of problems. Tranel looking, nearly turned it over as he was losing his balance. Now the ball goes to Mock, into the corner, Beck. Cardinals really doing a good job at chasing the Blackhawks away from the goal. Now in deep, Parker kicked it out to Hewitt. Hewitt skips it, right side, Mock 3. That's around the rim, no good. Parker, the offensive putback, is no good, and he'll go to the free throw line here. Parker is a load down deep. He is 6'7", broad-shouldered young man, and he got the offensive rebound, and he will shoot a pair here. Eyes the bucket in the air, hits the first. Pretty good touch for a big man, too. Foul is going to be on Yady, his first team foul number 2 for Pacelli. 9-3 your score. Eyeing the bucket, Parker. Off the back rim, no good. Boarded by Shirk. Cardinals by 6. Under 14 minutes left in this first half of play. Shirk into the front court. Skips it out to Meyer. Meyer, left wing, free throw line extended. Brings the ball out to Van Order. Van Order, high post, Shirk, kick out. Yady, 3. That comes up short. Offensive rebound by Shirk. And a foul on the Port Edwards Blackhawks on the rebound. It's going to be on Josh Tranel, his first team foul number 3. Cardinals doing a good job of crashing the boards. Van Order on the inbound. Gets it into Yady. High post, Shirk, 10-footer around the rim and good. Cam Shirk for 2. And the Cardinals increase their lead to 8. Tranel into the front court. He'll put up a 3 and hits it. That's a guy you can't let get on track. If Tranel starts hitting it and feeling it, it can be a long night. Blackhawks cut the Cardinal lead down to 5, 11-6. Van Order skips it out to Meyer. Meyer, dribble drive, no look pass, Yady, oh, he scores! Oh, the maestro with a little razzle-dazzle over the top of the head, and Yady puts it home there. 13-6. Tranel now out top. What a beautiful assist by Logan Meyer. There's a lot of guys who can't do that. And there's a lot of guys who won't even try to do that pass, but Logan with the confidence there. Tranel misses the 3. Offensive board by Hewitt. Kicks it out to Beck. He'll put up a 3. That's no good. Boarded by Meyer. Meyer, cross-court pass. Shirk the other way, scores. Cam Shirk, give a dime to the maestro, Logan Meyer. Timeout, Port Edwards. 15-6 Cardinals. 12:36 left in the first half. We're back after this timeout on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
It's simple, but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
And back out at Port Edwards. Probably a good time out there by Justin Beck. The head coach of the Port Edwards Blackhawks. Cardinals have increased their lead to 9. Cardinals with that zone defense, I think, have frustrated the Blackhawks. Blackhawks just need to take a deep breath here and try to get things underneath them. Good crowd this evening here on this chilly Tuesday evening. Hewitt, right side, gets it out to Tranel. Tranel skips it out to Beck. Beck, ball fake, dribble drive, baseline, double teamed, nowhere to go. Gets it out now, new Blackhawk in the game. That's Tyler Martinson. Out top of the key, Tranel. Tranel pressured there. Hewitt at the elbow, gave it to Tranel, lost control, blocked by Yidy, but a foul called here. It was clean up top, but I think they're going to say he got the body underneath. And unfortunately for Zach, that's his second team foul, number 3. Tranel to the free throw line to shoot 2. Zach with a good start points-wise here tonight. Tranel's free throw is good. Cardinal Sports brought to you by Express Employment. Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Asher Jordan into the game for Yidy. So the Cardinals go smaller here with Asher Jordan into the game. So got to hit the boards here, boys, even though the big guy, Yidy, is out. 15-8, 7-point advantage, Pacelli. 12 minutes left in this first half. Logan Meyer, dribble drive. Kicks it out to Asher Jordan. Jordan, top of the key, gets it to Meyer. Meyer, back out top to Birch. Birch, post throw, Shirk. Triple team, throws up a layup. That is no good. Boarded by Tranel. Tranel pushes into the front court. Tranel, dribble drive to the rack, and he scores. Josh Tranel with 7 to lead the Blackhawks. Jordan for 3 at the other end, no good. Battle for the board, and we're going to have a rebounding foul called here. It's going to be on the Cardinals, I believe. It's going to be on Joey Birch. On Birch, that's his first, team foul number 4. Blackhawks take a chance here to rest their big man with Yidy out of the game as Parker will come out, so the Blackhawks go a little bit smaller here. Full court pressure by the Cardinals. 15-10. Steal taken away. Asher Jordan all the way to the other end, goes up and scores. Asher Jordan for 2. 17-10 Cardinals. Tranel now into the front court. Tranel down the lane. No look pass. Hewitt missed the layup. What a great look by Tranel. Got it ahead to Van Order. Van Order into the front court, all the way to the rack, and Van Order puts it home. Nice move by the senior. Split the defenders and went all the way to the well. Back into the front court. Cardinal lead back up to 9. Port Edwards has yet to lead this evening. Beck, ball out top, got it into Hewitt. Hewitt triple team, stolen away by Van Order. Van Order into the front court. He'll slow things down here. Van Order, nifty dribbling there. Got it to Meyer. Three-pointer, good! Logan Meyer for 3. And a full timeout taken by the Blackhawks. Cardinals are smoking here in Port Edwards tonight. 22-10 they lead. 10:33 left in this first half. We're back in a minute. You're watching Cardinal Boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Cardinal lead is 12. We're out of the full Port Edwards timeout. Beck gets the ball out to Tranel. Tranel, ball fake all the way to the rack, goes up, and he's going to shoot 2 free throws here. Foul is going to be on Cam Shirk. On Shirk That is going to be his first, team foul number 5. To the free throw line, Tranel. He's 2 for 2 thus far this evening. In the air, he's good with the first. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Par 4. Find many delicious lunch and dinner options at Par 4 Bistro in Wapaka. Perfect for a night out or a treat for the whole family. Find everything you could ask for under one roof on one menu. Par 4 Bistro, Highway 54 in Wapaka. Both free throws hit by Tranel. 22-12 your score. 10 minutes left in this first half of play. Camden Shirk with the ball. Reverse pivot to the rack, and he scores! Oh, what a beautiful move by the junior. Sized up his defender and took it in and made a nice play there. 24-12. He's got 6. Now Tranel into the front court. Got it out left wing. Holding there is Mock. Mock pressured, gets it back out to Tranel. Boy, the Cardinals have done a really nice job in this zone defense. It's kept the Blackhawks off their mark for the most part. Tranel out top. Gets it across now into the game. Carson Orheim. Now they throw it into the post. Caught there. Battling, looking. Kick out, catch. Tranel 3 off the rim, no good. Camden Shirk skies for the rebound. Gets it ahead to Meyer. Meyer down the lane. Dishes. Van Order. Shot up and good. Andrew Van Order give an assist to Meyer. Now Tranel quickly the other way in transition. Tranel had it stripped away, stolen by Birch. Birch then gets it ahead to Shirk. Shirk now into the front court. Shirk kicks it out. Van Order steps into a 3. Around the rim, no good. Boarded by Parker. Here come the Blackhawks on a breakout. Tranel goes up and is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Probably a good foul by Shirk. Yes, it is his second, but it prevented a layup. And he tried to challenge Tranel there. Tranel went down hard, but he looks to be all right. 26-12, Cardinals leading here. Tranel regains his bearings and is ready to shoot the free throws. In the air with the first one, around the rim and no good. Substitutions, Cardinals will bring in a pair of players. The Flaker into the game along with Hammerly. So Shirk will stay in with the 2 fouls. Got to be careful there with him, and now Yeide for Birch. Yeide also has 2 fouls. Cardinals by 14. Yeide had a quick start to the game. He had 8 quick ones, and then unfortunately picked up that second foul, and that put him on the bench for a little bit. Tranel's second free throw, good. They're going to give Tranel a quick breather here, and into the game will come Hayden Hewitt. Tranel comes off gingerly, and hopefully he's all right. He took a hard spill there on that attempted block by Shirk. Cardinals got the Blackhawks doubled up at 26-13. 8:45 left in this first half. Meyer with the ball out top. Gets a ball screen from Yeide. Meyer skips it out to Flaker. Left side, Hammerly. Hammerly dribble drive to the rack. Goes up. Missed it. Got his own rebound. Dishes. Shirk the catch. Ball fake. Goes up. Around the rim. No good. It's going to be saved in by Beck. Comes to Hammerly. Hammerly in deep. His pass stripped away. Stolen by Beck. Good hands by the Blackhawks. Beck the other way. Into the lane. Got it out to Hewitt. Hewitt holds and looks. Gave it out top to Beck. Beck pressured by Hammerly. Beck now will back it out near the timeline. Beck gets it over now to Orheim. Left side to Hewitt. Hewitt skips it out. Right side, dribble drive. Mock to the rack. Missed it, but a foul on the Cardinals. And it's going to be on Yeide, and it's going to be his third. His third, team foul 7. And Yeide did get him there. Mock, with some nifty body control there, was able to avoid the initial block and took the hit. His free throw is good. Birch will come back into the game for Yeide. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Mock hit the first. Second free throw also good. 26-15. Cardinal lead cut to 11. We go under 8 minutes to play in this first half. Hammerly has it right side for Meyer. Meyer holding and looking. Meyer guarded by Beck. That's a good matchup there. Birch catches in the post out to Hammerly. Cardinals, good ball movement here tonight. Good decisiveness. Meyer for 3. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound skied for and grabbed by Logan Parker. In transition come the Blackhawks. Hewitt picked up his dribble, got it out to Tranel back in the game for the Blackhawks. Tranel, left side now to Mock. Mock skips it out to Tranel. Tranel will reset things out top. Beck on the right side. Cardinals have kept him at bay. He has yet to score here tonight. Now Tranel gets it out near the timeline. Gets it left wing to Mock. Mock looking in deep. Blackhawks can't get any post touches for Parker. Long shot misses. Birch able to regather the rebound there. Used his length to tip it to himself. Meyer gets it ahead to Flaker. Flaker into the front court. Hammerly catches. Open three. Good! Lucas Hammerly from downtown. And the Cardinals take the lead again, back up to 14. Beck, his pass tipped, goes right to Tranel. Back to Beck. He'll put up an open three and hits. You knew you weren't going to keep him off the scorecard much longer. The junior sharpshooter able to hit there. 29-18. 6.5 minutes remaining in this first half. Meyer gets a screen on the wing. Dribble drive into the lane. Kicks it out. Flaker, open three. Off the rim, no good. Offensive board, Meyer. In deep, layup, good! Oh, Logan Meyer with a little bit of English off the glass. Gets the roll. And the Cardinals lead 31-18. Tranel gets it out to Beck. Open three. Good again. Brendan Beck is heating up. Cardinals the other way. Cam Shirk ahead of the pack. Goes up and scores. Good job by the Cardinals there. They're looking to run at any opportunity, and I think that's been advantageous thus far against the Blackhawks. Tranel the other way. He had it stripped away, stolen. Cardinals get it ahead. Logan Meyer into the front court. Layup is good. The Maestro doing it on the offensive end. He's got 10 points. And the Cardinals up 14. Back into the front court by the Cardinals. Really aggressive defensively. Taking some chances, and it's definitely paid off. 35-21. 5.5 minutes remaining. Tranel with the ball near the timeline. Tranel double team. Got it to Hewitt. Left side, open three. No good. Boarded by Flaker. Cardinals tonight have gone 8 deep on their squad. Again, playing without a few players, Melise Badoon and Logan Martin, but they've done a nice job. Birch, backdoor cut. The Maestro found him. And the Maestro did it. Nice look there by Logan Meyer. Man, he has played a complete game here in this first half. 16-point Cardinal lead, another Port Edwards timeout. 4:52 left in the first half. We're back after this break. You're watching Cardinal basketball on Zaleski Sports.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
And back out at Port Edwards, out of the timeout, Brendan Beck hits another three. He has 9 for the Blackhawks. Hammerly into the front court, got it to Jordan. Back into the corner, 2-man game there. Asher Jordan out to Flaker. Got it across Van Order 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound battled for and secured by Tyler Martinson. Blackhawks looking to get this down to maybe 10 with the three-pointer. We play with over 4 minutes left in this first half. In the corner now is Orheim, and a foul called on the Cardinals here. It's going to be called on Asher Jordan, and it's going to be bonus free throw opportunity for the Blackhawks. Asher did not look to be in agreement with the call, but a hit was called in the corner, and usually those are pretty evident. Orheim to shoot the bonus. In the air, free throw is no good. Martinson gets the offensive board. Left side now, Orheim gets it back, skips it out to Beck. Beck Ball fake, and they're going to call an offensive foul on the Blackhawks. They're going to call it on Martinson. His first, team foul number 4. Substitution, Tranel will come back in the game here. Cardinal Sports brought to you by Wood Street Rentals. No matter the job, big or small, look to Wood Street Rentals to get the equipment you need to get the job done. Offering a wide range of equipment, needs, and delivery to any job site, look to Wood Street Rentals in Stevens Point. Hammerly with the ball out top. He's done a nice job here in spelling Logan Meyer for a few minutes. Shirk with the ball, skips it out. Hammerly, open 3, and a traveling violation. Got the happy feet there. I think he was excited to see that open lane and unfortunately shuffled the feet before the ball was put down and a turnover. Back to the Blackhawks. 30-second timeout. Cardinals will keep it out here. Cardinal Sports are brought to you in part by Fleet Farm. Get instant savings at Fleet Farm. Skip the wait. Take $10 off your purchase of $75 or more in-store or online. Shop now and save on gifts for others or maybe even a gift for yourself. Shop all your favorite everyday essentials and save at Fleet Farm. And also brought to you in part by Culligan Water. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month. For the first 3 months, visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Chelly leading 37-24, 3:46 left in this first half. Cardinals have led throughout this first half. They've done a nice job. They've hit the outside shots. They've been the aggressor here this evening. And I think that's how you got to play on the road. Got to play with a little bit of a chip on your shoulder, and they've done that here thus far. Sole possession of second place in the Central Wisconsin South here. Tranel, dribble drive, hesitation dribble, 10-foot shot, no good. Battle for the board. Nice board there by the Cardinals. New man into the game. That is Mitchell Grover, I believe. Now in deep, layup by Shirk is no good. Battle for the board, and they're going to call a held ball. Mitchell Grover wearing 22 this evening. Generally, he's 35, but he's sporting the 22 this evening. Good to see him out there. He gives the Cardinals some height when Yaity's out of the game. And he does a good job there of getting the jump ball to occur. It is Port Edwards basketball. 37-24 your score. 13-point ball game, little over 3 minutes left. Into the front court now, Mock. Gets it out top now to Tranel. Tranel skips it out to Orheim. Left wing Mock. Back out to Beck. Beck, dribble drive. Down the lane, and they're going to say it's a foul on the ground on the Cardinals. It's going to be on Grover, I believe. Mitchell Grover with his first. Team foul number 9. So we're still in the bonus. Beck will go to the free throw line and shoot the bonus here. 37-24. Cardinals by 13. They've led by as many as 16. Free throw in and out for Beck. Cardinals catch a break there. 2:45 remaining. Meyer into the front court. Logan Meyer, ball fake, dishes, Asher Jordan. Back out to Meyer. The Port Edwards students making a little bit of noise here tonight. Jordan for 3, around the rim, no good. Ball rebounded by Parker. Here come the Blackhawks in transition. Beck gets it back to Tranel. Skips it out to Mock. Mock looking inside. Got it out to Beck. Beck sized up there by Flaker. Flaker doing a good job on him. Beck trying to take him off the dribble. And a foul on the Cardinals here. I don't know about that. I mean, Flaker was really trying to just get over there, and they're going to call him for his first team foul 10. So Beck will shoot 2 here, as it'll be the double bonus. Beck's first free throw in the air, good. He shoots once more. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Feltz Dairy, bringing the culture of Wisconsin is forever tied to life in the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Feltz Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. Feltz Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. So the Cardinals got to be smart here. Can't keep sending Port Edwards to the free throw line. They lead by 11 to the Cardinals. Meyer up from 17, short, boarded by Tranel. Tranel into the front court, and he carried the ball. That's a good call. I know Tranel doesn't like it, but that's a good call because Tranel gained an advantage by that. Otherwise, he was going to lose the ball. And he turned it over because Logan Meyer jumped in there. And that you don't see that called a lot, but in that instance, I think that's a good call because, again, the player gained an advantage. You gain an advantage with it. That's why it has to be called because if you don't, everybody can look pretty good. Now Meyer into the front court. Cardinals by 11. 1:45 left before halftime. Meyer gets a high ball screen from Shirk. Meyer dribble drive, pressured, picked it up, threw it in deep, stolen by Tranel. Tranel the other way. Tranel brings it down Main Street, goes up and scores. Josh Tranel able to get the bucket. It's a 9-point ball game. The Blackhawks, they are a gritty, tough team. They are not going to go anywhere in a hurry, that's for sure. They will fight you tooth and nail for 36 minutes. Jordan for 3. That one's long. Jordan having a tough night shooting from the field. He's 0 for 3 from 3. 9-point lead for the Cardinals. Tranel into the front court. To the rack. Goes up. Count it. And a foul. As Tranel went in deep. And the bucket's going to count. I believe the foul is going to be on Grover, I believe. It will be. Grover, his second. Cardinals over the limit. Score the bucket for Tranel. He'll go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. Cardinals have a lot of foul trouble going on here now. Yidy with 3, Shirk and Grover with 2. And a plethora of other players with 1. Tranel misses the free throw. Boarded by Shirk. 37-30. Wonder if the Cardinals are going to hold for one shot here. 1 minute left. Meyer with the ball, lobs it to the corner to Hammerly. Hammerly back to Meyer. Meyer sized up a 3, takes it to the right wing, skips it out to Hammerly. 50 seconds left. Shirk, he'll put up a wide open 3, off the rim, no good. Boarded by Joey Birch. Birch got it to Meyer. Meyer in deep, no look pass, stolen away though. Beck took it away. Shirk was right there. Battle for the ball, loose in the floor. Tranel doing battle with Van Order. Ball secured, and then a foul called. A foul is going to be called on the Blackhawks. Oh, man. The action was fast and furious there. And referee Jim Trzynski on top of it. Beck gets his first. Team foul number 5. It's going to be Pacelli basketball. That was a crazy sequence there. Oh, boy. Folks, keep the children in the stands here. Right there, it was crazy. Man, oh, man. It's like a greased pig. And the Cardinals caught the break of the foul. Cardinals get it in. Van Order 3. That misses off to the side, and it's boarded by Mock. Maybe not the best shot there. Mock into the front court. Pass stolen away by Hammerly. And Hammerly's going to try to slow things down here. Hammerly will bring it into the front court. Watch out from behind. He gets it to Meyer. 10 seconds. Out top. 9, 8. Pass down low. Van Order goes up. Missed the bunny. Had the good look. Couldn't convert. 3 seconds. 2. Half-court shot is no good at the horn. Oh, man. What a crazy ending sequence here at the Port Edwards Gymnasium. Back and forth they went, and the Cardinals lead here at the half by a score of 37-30. Cardinals led by as many as 16 in that first half. Port Edwards has yet to lead. Don't go anywhere, everybody. Take a break here with halftime. We'll come back with the game statistics after this break. You're watching Central Wisconsin South basketball on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Rocky Rococo. My my pizza.
Pizza, hand-style pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce, toppings and spices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo, whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo, pizza. Rocky Rococo.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Hello, Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Felt's Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
And back out at Port Edwards. Well, this game is good as advertised. The Cardinals of Stevens Point Pacelli leading the Port Edwards Blackhawks 37-30. Our game brought to us in part by Point Brewing. The Stevens Point Brewery is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics. Experience the many refreshing flavors of Point Gourmet sodas. Handcrafted in small batches, each flavor is perfected for your enjoyment. From tasty black cherry cream to the world-famous Point Root Beer, every bottle is in the house. And also brought to us by SC Swiderski. An SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Halftime game statistics. Cardinals are led in scoring by Logan Meyer. He has 10, along with about 5 assists. He's had a really nice first half for Pacelli. 8 points apiece for Zachary Yeide and Camden Shirk. 4 for Andrew Van Order. 3 for Lucas Hammerly. 2 apiece for Joseph Birch and Asher Jordan. The Cardinals with 4 3-point field goals, 12 2-point field goals. The Cardinals shot only 1 free throw in the first half. 1 out of 1. So I guess at least they were advantageous in that area. For the Port Edwards Blackhawks, they were led in scoring by Josh Tranel. Game high 14 points, 11 for Brendan Beck, 3 for Logan Parker, 2 for Eric Mock. 4 3-point field goals for the Blackhawks, 4 2-point field goals. The Blackhawks shot 15 free throws in the first half. They were 10 out of 15 from the charity stripe in that first half. 37-30 your score here at the half. The Cardinals leading the Port Edwards Blackhawks here in Port Edwards this evening. Don't forget, this Friday, we will be, meaning myself and our on-site student engineer Chase Lyons, we will be in beautiful Rochelle. And it'll be Cardinal boys basketball against the Rochelle Hornets coming up this Friday. Our game broadcast is brought to you in part by Ansay & Associates. Since 1946, Ansay & Associates has provided insurance to help secure businesses and families throughout Wisconsin. With custom coverage and superior customer service, Ansay & Associates can provide all of your insurance needs. Visit ansay.com today. Ansay & Associates, securing and protecting your American dream. We'll take a time out here on our halftime programming, and we'll be back as you're watching Pacelli Cardinal boys basketball on Zaleski Sports. Let's do about a minute here. We'll come back, and then we'll try to get one more.
As a proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports, Stevens Point Brewery brings you a variety of gourmet sodas to indulge in while watching your favorite teams. Flavors include black cherry cream, kitty cocktail, mango, orange cream, vanilla cream, and root beer in regular or zero sugar. Have it as a float for the perfect post-game treat.
To me, the perfect run is when things start to get tough and I'm trying to keep my pace going and I hit this moment where I just quit thinking about what I'm doing. I've heard surgeons mention that as well, that during their best surgeries, you're kind of in just a pure flow. You know, my goal with patients is to try to help them get back to doing what they want to be doing.
And we welcome you back out to Port Edwards. A few minutes away here from the start of action in the second half. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Maher Water. We all depend on our water, so let Maher Water Corporation ensure you and your family are in the right hands for clean water. Learn more at maherwater.com. And also brought to us in part by Rocky Rococo's. For your next catering, birthday, party, family night out, just lunch on the move. Make it a delicious, cheesy, Chicago-style deep dish slice from the one, the only Rocky Rococo's in Stevens Point. After this evening, Pacelli mentioned before, this is what their schedule sizes up over the next several games. Friday, they will be at Rochelle to take on the Hornets. Cardinals defeated the Hornets earlier this season. Cardinals then will be home for Columbus Catholic on Monday the 22nd. They will be at home against Tri-County then on the 25th. And then they have a mini two-game road trip. First to Pittsville on the 30th, and then they're back home against Marathon. That on Thursday, February 1st. Marathon 12-1 on the season. They are a very nice squad, the Marathon Red Raiders. That'll be a good challenge for the Cardinals there. Then after that, the Cardinals are home for Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, home for Allman-Bancroft, home for Wausau-Newman, at Wild Rose, home for Shiocton, and then Port Edwards to wrap up the season. So Chase and I got a lot of home cooking here over the last half of the season, which is okay, especially with the weather that you get here in Wisconsin. So hopefully Mother Nature will be kind to us here throughout the rest of the season. Cardinals up by 7 at the half. We'll take a minute break. We'll come back and start the second half. You're watching Pacelli Boys Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in AutoSelect. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, AutoSelect will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at AutoSelect, you're good to go.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
And we're ready for the second half. The 19th ranked Cardinals in the latest Zaleski Power Poll against the unranked Port Edwards Blackhawks, but definitely it's been a great matchup here thus far tonight. Cardinals had the first possession. Shirk up from 10, off the rim, no good. Boarded by Hayden Hewitt. Hewitt gets it to Beck all the way to the rack, skies and misses, and a rebounding foul on the Blackhawks here. It's going to be on Parker. Logan Parker, his second, team foul number 1. Cardinals have done a good job of keeping Parker under wraps thus far tonight. He now has 2 fouls. Tranel and Beck combined for 25 of the 30 points for Port Edwards in the first half. Meyer gives it up to Van Order. Van Order holding, looking, threw it to Shirk. And they're going to call a violation on the Cardinals. Something you don't see too often. They said that Cam Shirk was out of bounds and he was the first to touch when he came back in. Again, a call you don't see too often, but one that you definitely got to be sure on, and the referee made the call right away. It is Port Edwards basketball. Back open three. No good. Boarded by Logan Meyer. Meyer will bring the ball up the court. Gets it up to Van Order. Van Order into the front court. Jump stop. Got it out to Meyer. Cardinals set up shop here. Shirk, left wing. Holding, looking. Gets it out to Van Order. High ball screen, Birch. Van Order. Dribble drive. Into the lane. Dishes. Shirk pulls up from 10. Good! Camden Shirk with the jumper. He now is in double figures with 10, and the lead moves back up to 9. That lead was as many as 16 in the first half. The Blackhawks definitely, they got a run or two left in them. The Cardinals have to weather the storm here on the road. Hewitt into the corner. Beck open three. He hits. Brendan Beck with 14 on 4 3-pointers and a pair of free throws. And the lead cut to 6. Meyer into the front court. Gets it out to Van Order. Van Order dribble drive down the lane. Had it blocked from behind by Tranel. Tranel brings it back up the other way for Beck in the corner. He'll dribble drive. Gives it back to Tranel. Tranel dishes. Mock open three. That's good. 3-pointer for Eric Mock. And the lead down to 3. Cardinals just got to play their game. Meyer into the front court. He'll slow things down here. Meyer, dribble drive baseline, gives it up to Van Order. Back out to Camden Shirk. Shirk to the rack, goes up, around the rim and good. Big bucket there for Cam Shirk. Makes it a 2-possession game, 41-36. Trano with the ball. Cardinals staying in that zone. Hopefully we'll keep them out of foul trouble in this second half. Back out top now. Trano holding, looking. Got it back to Mock. Mock now left side. Hewitt skips it out. Trano open three is good. 3-pointer for Josh Trano. 3 field goals for the Blackhawks in the second half, and all 3 are 3-pointers. 41-39. Meyer into the lane, dishes, and good hands by Van Order to corral. Now down the lane, Van Order. Cut off there, gave it up. Birch, reverse layup, good! Joseph Birch able to find some greener pastures underneath and come up with the reverse layup. Boy, good effort there. Now back into the front court. Tranel, ball fake on the 3, and then a foul called on Logan Meyer. Looked like Tranel was maybe going to try to discard Meyer, but Meyer picks up his second. Team foul number 1 in this second half. Big disparity in free throws in that first half. 15 for the Blackhawks, only 1 for Stevens Point Pacelli. 43-39. Again, we've stated it several times. This is a big game for both teams. The winner maintains the route to try to catch Allman Bancroft. The loser will fall another game back. Mock for 3. They're going to call 3 seconds on the Blackhawks, and that negated a 3 by Mock. Again, a call you don't see too often. And when it's 3 seconds, it's generally the player's been in there a little bit longer than that. And that took 3 points off the board for the Blackhawks. Well, either way, as I always say, as long as the officiating is consistent both ways, we really have nothing to complain about. Not an easy job. 14:20 left. And then a foul called here on the Blackhawks. It's going to be called off the ball. Going to be on Martinson. His second, team foul number 2. Cardinals inbound on the baseline. Birch, Meyer, Yaite, Shirk, and Van Order. Van Order skips it into Yaite. Left side, Meyer, wide open 3. Good! Logan Meyer continues his hot shooting. He's got 13 to pace the Cardinals. 46-39. Beck holding, looking. Got it out to Martinson. Left side. Mock inside Tranel. Tranel up and under. Missed the layup. Yaite lost the rebound out of bounds. But Tranel, he's a handful. He's a really nice ball player. Tranel, just a junior. A lot of seniors on this Blackhawks squad. 9 seniors. Back open 3, in and out. That was halfway down the well. Battle for the rebound, won by Shirk. Cam Shirk into the open court. Wisely slows it down. Gets it out to Meyer. Logan Meyer will back it out near the timeline. Lobs it ahead to Shirk. Shirk hands it off to Van Order. Van Order out to Meyer. Meyer pull up three. Good! Oh, the Maestro! Bringing us warmth on this cold night in January. 49-39. Logan Meyer has really found the stroke here this evening. 13 and a half minutes left in the second half. Tranel to the lane. They're not going to count the bucket. They're going to call it on the drive. It's going to be called on Shirk. That's his third. Team foul number 2. That's been about the only thing working against the Cardinals has been the fouls, and they got to stay out of this foul malaise they've run into here. They're up 10. The lead did get down to 3. They get it into Parker to Tranel. Back short corner and an offensive screen on the Blackhawks. Going to be called on Parker. Parker trying to move his body into the defender, that being Van Order, and it is called a moving screen. As we come to you live from Port Edwards High School in Port Edwards, Wisconsin, A.J. Ligman alongside my on-site studio engineer, Chase Lyons. Doing all the hard work for us as the Cardinals lead by 10 in this matchup. Shirk, shot baseline, miss, but Yidy with the putback. We'll give Cam the benefit of the doubt and say it was a pass. A little bit of a lot pass we'll call there from the wing. So Yidy with the bucket there. Good job by Zachary not giving up in that play. Tranel gets it out to Beck. Beck pounds the dribble. Wide open 15-footer is good. Brendan Beck up to 16 now. Lead back down to 10. Yidy ahead of the pack. Give and go. Birch layup doesn't go. Shirk the rebound. Putback is good. But the Cardinals just find the right time to run. And it has caught the Blackhawks several times in transition. Beck pulls up baseline. 15-footer, no good. Orheim with the offensive rebound there. Got it out to Martinson, and he turns it over. Stolen away by Yidy. Now into the front court comes Meyer. Meyer shrugs off a hit, got it out to Yidy. Yidy then is fouled by the Blackhawks' Hayden Hewitt. On Hewitt, that is his second. Team foul number 4. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Point Heating. Point Heating and Cooling in Stevens Point and Plover with over 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Point Heating and Cooling or visit pointheating.com. Very important to make sure your furnace is operational in this cold snap we've dealt with. Hoping you folks are warm this evening watching this one. Yidy, finger roll! Oh boy, the big man showing off the array of skills there. That was old school there. Zachary Yidy to the rack and put it home. Cardinals up by 14. Now out top is Orheim. Got it back to Beck. Beck bounces the ball near the timeline. Right side, Tranel. Tranel fakes a 3. Comes back underneath, goes to the rack. Missed it, but a foul. Boy, is he a crafty player. I know I sound like a broken record, but he can stop and accelerate in a matter of one dribble. And did it there. Birch's second, team foul number 3. Tranel will shoot a pair. He has 17 to lead all scores here tonight. Free throw up and good. Game brought to us in part by Home Furniture. Turn your house into a home and shop Home Furniture. Home Furniture, Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, Post Road in Plover. Back into the game for the Cardinals. That would be Braden Flaker. He will give a quick breather to Joey Birch. Second free throw is short. And it's rebounded underneath by Cam Shirk. 55-42 Cardinals. Cardinals led at the half, 37-30. Into the front court now, Logan Meyer. Meyer pounds the ball near the timeline. Holding, looking, gets it out to Camden Shirk. Hands it off to Van Order. Van Order looking, tosses it to the corner and threw it out of bounds. But Andrew got caught there in between. He knew what he wanted to do, and unfortunately, his body was working ahead of his mind there, and he wanted to throw it to the wing and was already committed to it, and it went out of bounds. Turnover back to the Blackhawks. 55-42. 11:21 left in this one and counting. Back into the front court. Blackhawks were down 16. They cut it down to 2 early in this second half. Now Tranel operating against Meyer. Tranel up and under. Layup is good. Skilled move there by Tranel. And Logan Meyer brings the ball up, has a conversation with the referee. I tell you, you can do it all. Dribble, pass, and have a conversation while dribbling up the court. Meyer takes it right side, dishes, catch, Flaker, open three, off the rim, no good. Boarded by Brendan Beck. Beck will lead the breakout here. Down the right side, he'll put up a three, off the rim, no good. Boarded by Hammerly as he got it off the deflection. Lucas Hammerly's given the Cardinals some good minutes here tonight off the bench. Into the front court now. Logan Meyer pounds the dribble against Beck. Gets it in the post to Yaite. Yaite goes up, shot blocked, but to the free throw line, Yaite will go. He with the foul, his third, team foul number 5. You got to get Zachary touches in the post. Whether he shoots it or not, or produces offense, you got to get those post touches to make sure teams respect the inside game. Free throw up by Yaite is no good. He'll shoot once more at the Serve Pro free throw line, brought to us by Jamie Wenzel. Serve Pro, the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. 55-44. 10:21 left. Yaite eyes the bucket. Second free throw around the rim, no good. Yaite misses on a pair. Logan Parker with the rebound there. Into the front court now come the Blackhawks. Beck pressured out front by Logan Meyer. Beck baseline. Beck looking. Threw it away. Logan Meyer ahead of the pack. Meyer down Main Street goes up and scores. Logan Meyer having himself a game. He's up to 18. Parker in deep. Got it out to Beck. But they really haven't tried to go inside to Parker tonight, which surprised me. Granted, the zone has probably negated a lot of that. Beck now right side. Beck goes in deep, and there's going to be a foul on the pass on Flaker. Flaker moved over just a hair too late. His second, team foul number 4. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Ag Country. Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Timeout, Pacelli. We take one with them. Cardinals by 13. 9:46 left in this one. We'll be back on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Oh my gosh! In today's economy, it seems the value of a dollar continues to shrink, while the services offered are getting less and less. Here at Maher Water Corporation, a new high-efficiency system made by WaterCare can help ease the stress on your checkbook. We are always available to analyze and recommend one of these units.
So while we can't actually make your money grow, we can make the value of what you get from Maher seem like it.
And we're back out at Port Edwards. Our game brought to us by Hoff Favor Real Estate. Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate Group are your local Stevens Point realtors. That's Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate. Beck inbounds to Hewitt out of the Cardinals timeout. Lob pass Hewitt, and a foul is going to be called in deep here on the Cardinals. Zachary Yaite picks up his 4th, team foul number 5. Yaite did a good job avoiding the 4th foul for a good portion this second half. Still has to play strong in there. They need his presence. Tranel catches in the corner. Tranel holding, looking, gets it to Parker. Parker holding baseline, goes up inside and scores. Cardinals may have to sub for Yaite because right there he just turned and Parker got inside on him pretty easily. Still got to try to play tough defensively even with the 4 fouls. Hammerly gets it out to Meyer. Meyer to Shirk. Shirk, dribble drive, and a hold called on the Blackhawks. Going to be on Tranel, his second, team foul number 6. Birch into the game for Yaite. Next foul will be bonus free throws for the Cardinals. Inbounding on the baseline will be Logan Meyer. Lobs it into Birch. Catches, passes. Meyer, step back three. Off the front rim, no good. Boarded by Parker. Here come the Blackhawks. Tranel ahead of the pack. Goes up, missed the shot. Cam Shirk did a good job of sending that one awry there. Good effort there by Cam Shirk, challenging Tranel. Tranel on the right wing. Brings it back out top. Tranel crosses over, looks, passes, and tipped out of bounds. Good hands by Flaker. Otherwise, it would have been a Logan Parker layup there. Cardinals have done a good job defensively, getting a lot of tip balls tonight. It's a mark of a good defensive team when you're able to be able to cause some havoc defensively. Now the ball caught by Beck out near the timeline. Beck pressured by Hammerly. Beck dribble drive in deep, and they're going to call it on the drive. On Hammerly. Hammerly's first, team foul number 6. So next foul by either team will be shooting the bonus. Whistles were consistent in the first half, and they've been here too. Both teams are playing a little bit hands-on, and the referee's trying to keep this one under control. Beck with the ball in the right corner. Beck looking inside to Parker. Surprised they haven't tried to get it to Parker now with Yidy out of the game. Now Mock picked up his dribble to Tranel. Tranel off a high ball screen, jumped out by Shirk. Boy, Cam Shirk, very aggressive there. Dribble drive, Tranel in deep, drop. Hewitt goes up and scores. Hayden Hewitt for 2. That's his first bucket of the game. And the once 16-point lead is down to 9. Blackhawks with maybe their last-ditch run here. 8 minutes left. Birch, left wing. Goes baseline, and a foul going to be called here. Foul's going to be on Parker. Parker, his 4th. So both big men for both teams saddled with foul trouble here tonight. Van Order back into the game for Flaker. Our game brought to us in part by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. Free throw good by Joseph Birch. He's got 5. Joseph Birch shooting at our Serve Pro free throw line. Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro, the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. Second free throw forthcoming for Birch. In the air, good. Joseph Birch, nice touch from the line. He now has 6. The lead back up to 11. Tranel out top, pressured by Van Order, and a held ball called here. Thought they were maybe going to call a kick ball there. Looked like it may have gone off of Van Order's leg. Coach Beck talking to the far side referee, Jack Nygaard, who just said, hey, I saw a jump ball, not much else I can do there. Into the game now, Carson Orheim for the Blackhawks. Cardinals will be on defense here, up by 11. 7:49 remaining. This game has been everything and then some. What a good quality Central Wisconsin basketball game here this evening. Beck with the ball. Crosses over out top. Kicks it out to Orheim. Orheim pressured there by Shirk. Got it back and he double dribbled. Yep. He asking it, did it come free? Did Coach Beck? It did, but it came right back to him. And thus his dribble was already negated. So turnover back to the Cardinals. Credit Cam Shirk for jumping out defensively hard to cause that. Now Meyer gets a high ball screen. Logan handles the dribble out top. Gets it out to Camden Shirk. High post to Joseph Birch. They scissor off of him. Van Order turns it back near the timeline. Now back to Logan Meyer. Meyer pressured by Orheim. Meyer looking to take him off the dribble. Fakes into the right. Goes in the lane. Floating right hand shot is good. Hey, Logan Meyer pulling out all the bag of tricks here tonight as he pushes the lead back to 13. Beck the other way, goes hard to the rack and scores. Brendan Beck for 2. Full court pressure now by the Blackhawks. They got to try to force the issue here, down by 11. Van Order brings it up the court against Orheim. Van Order dribbles through traffic. Will slow things down here. Cardinals can work some clock, up by 11. Hammerly gets it out to Camden Shirk. Shirk hesitates, and then a hand check foul called on the Blackhawks. Tranel is going to pick up his third. Team foul 8. Shirk to the free throw line here. Shirk at the Serve Pro free throw line. Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro, the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Cam Shirk eyes the free throw line. Cardinals up by 11. Free throw in the air, good. He will shoot once more. Cardinal Sports brought to us in part by Stevens Point Orthopedics, proud to provide athletic training services to Pacelli athletes. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment with hometown care. One more free throw upcoming for Cam Shirk. In the air and good. Cam Shirk hits a pair. 63-50. 6.5 minutes remaining here in regulation. Tranel gets it out to Beck. Beck checked there by Shirk, and a foul called on the Cardinals here. It's going to be on Birch. Birch's third, team foul number 7. So Beck will go to the free throw line. As I said before, you're just looking for consistency, and they've been calling the contact both ways. You got to move your feet defensively. If you don't, it's going to turn into a free throw fest. Down the stretch we go here. Back in the air, around the rim and good. Got the friendly home roll. He will shoot once more. He now has 19. Timeout taken by the Cardinals. Cardinals will take timeout here. We're going to take one with them. 24 left in regulation, 63-51 Cardinals. We're back after this 30-second timeout on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love home furniture. Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture. West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
I'd like to thank our game day sponsors, Franny's Family Restaurant, Lier's Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. 6:24 left in this one. The winner takes over sole possession of second place in the Central Wisconsin South Conference. The loser will fall into third place in the Central Wisconsin South Conference. Free throw back comes up short, boarded by Asher Jordan. Good job there by Asher boxing out. I always tell you, make sure you box out the shooter, and Asher did just that. And now a foul called on Beck. As I said before, they've stuck to their guns, have the referees tonight, and they've called any type of close contact, and now Meyer will shoot the bonus. Logan having himself a night. He has 20, make it 21 for Logan Meyer. 21 and about 6 assists, call it 4 rebounds, 2 steals. Those are Chase's stats. I don't keep all those funky stats there. Second free throw good by Logan Meyer. 65-51, 6:15 and counting here in regulation. Into the front court, Beck gets it out to Tranel. Those two have been dynamite here tonight. Tranel down the lane, goes up and score the layup and the foul. And Tranel is down. He's been cramping up a lot in the second half. And he's trying to stretch it out here. Foul is going to be on Birch, his 4th, team foul number 8. The bucket is good for Tranel. He will shoot the free throw. He has 22. He keeps on stretching out that leg, trying to make sure that it stays loose. He hits the free throw. 65-54. 6 minutes left. Asher Jordan with the ball in the backcourt. Jordan gets it ahead to Cam Shirk. Shirk into the front court. Ahead to Birch. Reverse layup is good. Boy, the Cardinals just a step ahead of the Blackhawks here tonight on that transition. They have lived by it and done some excellent things. Now Beck holds the ball on the right side. Got it outside. Three-pointer on the way. Short. Boarded by Birch. Cardinals get it ahead to Van Order. Van Order into the front court, trying to slow things down here. Van Order down the lane, and a foul called on the Blackhawks. Max Michaels will be called for the foul here, his first. Team foul number 10. Van Order will shoot 2. Andrew Van Order, 4 points tonight. Done a good job handling the ball for the Cardinals, too. He's been one of the primary ball handlers. Makes the first. He's one of the better Cardinal free throw shooters. Didn't want to jinx him there. As our free throw line brought to us by Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro, #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. The Blackhawks have gone 9 deep here tonight. Tranel comes out of the game, and they're working on him. He's really cramping up in his lower legs as they check him out there. Second free throw good by Van Order. Andrew Van Order hits a pair, and it's 69-54. 5.5 minutes remaining in this one. Beck with the ball out top, pressured by Jordan. Beck can't find an open lane there, but the Cardinals doing a great job getting out on these shooters. And then the pass tipped out of bounds. And that's the other thing. The ball will go to the sideline, and then when it comes inside, a good job by the Cardinals to break that up. Again, just playing a step ahead of the Blackhawks, it seems, here this evening. Beck gets the ball in to Mock. Back right side to Beck. Beck now brings it out top, pressured by Cam Shirk. Beck puts up an open three. That is long, and it is saved in, but stolen by Meyer. Logan Meyer ahead of the court. Logan Meyer got it in deep. Up and under. Shirk missed, and a foul called here. A foul called on the Blackhawks. It's going to be called on Mock. On Mock, his first. And Shirk to the free throw line to shoot 2. Looked like the way the ball came off of Shirk's hands, it came off at an odd angle and just didn't look right. And the foul called. Cardinal Sports brought to us in part by Shoot a Funeral Home, your local family-owned and operated funeral home committed to serving families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable funerals. Shoot a Funeral Home of Stevens Point and Plover. First free throw missed at our Serve Pro free throw line for Camden Shirk. He will shoot once more. Eyes the bucket in the air, misses. Shirk misses on a pair. And then a timeout taken by the Blackhawks. Timeout, Port Edwards. 4:52 left in this one. Don't go anywhere. This one has a long ways to go. 69-54 Pacelli. We're back after this minute break on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
And back out at Port Edwards, don't forget our Nasonville Dairy post-game show to follow with our winning coaches interview and our Nasonville Dairy player of the game. Who's going to be in the house tonight in Port Edwards here on this cold Tuesday in January? Blackhawks will inbound on the sideline. Port Edwards is down to 1 timeout left. The Cardinals have 2. Blackhawks with the basketball. That's Tranel. Brings it into the front court. High ball screen from Hewitt. Tranel, dribble drive, dishes. Beck, open three is good. Man, he is silky smooth from the corner. Beck now with 22. Into the front court now, Van Order. Gets it out to Asher Jordan. To Yidy. Yidy ball fake. Takes it in deep, and it gets it off to Shirk. Shirk up and under, scores! Oh, boy. Camden Shirk elevates and kept up in the air, was able to get the bucket there. Big bucket there for the Cardinals. Tranel into the front court. In deep. Parker goes up, missed the bunny. Good job by Asher Jordan. Giving up several inches, but played it straight up and was able to get him to miss the shot there. Now Meyer into the front court. Got it out to Van Order. Under 4 minutes to play in regulation. Shirk down the lane, and a foul on the drive here. It's going to be called on Mock. They're check it. Nope. They're going to switch it. It's going to be on Beck. Beck's third. Over the limit. Shirk back to the free throw line to shoot 2. Each time, if you can get into the lane, it seems like you can create an opportunity. Shirk, free throw in the air is good. He will shoot once more. Camden Shirk, he has 11 points in the second half. He has 19 for the game. The player of the month in that voting, I don't know if you saw it, brought to you by Zaleski Sports and Grassland Dairy. Free throw miss by Shirk, but an offensive board. Good hustle by Van Order. Cardinals can work some clock here. Shirk, baseline, dishes it out. Asher Jordan 3. That's long, and it's boarded by Beck. Beck brings it into the front court. Beck down the lane, and a traveling violation. Brought it in deep and took that extra step, and a turnover to the Cardinals. Full court pressure by the Blackhawks. Cardinals, they got the lead. The clock, that is their ally. 72-57. Jordan into the front court. Jordan gets it back to Meyer. Meyer holding against Beck. Brings it to the left wing. Drop pass stolen. Thrown up ahead to Parker. Parker into the front court. Goes up inside. Missed the bunny. Boarded by Yaite, and then a foul on Parker here. And he's going to foul out on that one. All right, tough night for Logan Parker. Picks up his 5th foul and fouls out with 5 points. As Parker got ahead of the pack and couldn't convert on the layup, and then he fouled Yaite in the process. Yaite will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Coach Beck goes over and tries to console him there. 72-57 Cardinals. Yaite eyes the bucket. In the air with the first is good. He will shoot once more. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Rock and Roll Cafe. Treat the whole family to breakfast or lunch at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Mexican and American dishes, cooked to perfection daily. Stanley Street and Stevens Point. Serve Pro free throw line has been busy here in the second half. Brought to us by Jamie Wenzel. And the second free throw in and out. Yaite splits a pair. 73-57. Down to 3:10 left in regulation. Beck, right side. Takes it to the rack, goes up strong, layup no good, boarded by Shirk. Cardinals will slow it down here. Logan Meyer will walk it into the front court. We go under 3 minutes left in regulation, pressured by Beck. Meyer gets a ball screen from Jordan. In deep, Shirk dishes it. Asher Jordan knocked down and a foul called here. Lots of bodies on the floor, and the Cardinals are going to shoot some free throws here. I believe Jordan will go to the free throw line. Going to be on Carson Orheim, his first. 13th team found the Blackhawks in the second half. The board always stops at 10. You got to keep track of it here. Jordan's free throw is good. He will shoot once more. 74-57 Cardinals. Hammerly back into the game for Yaite. What an effort by the Cardinals here, playing shorthanded on the road. Playing without 2 of their probably top 9 in the rotation with Badoon and Martin out. Second free throw, Jordan, is good. Asher Jordan with 4. Cardinals increase the lead to 75-57. Back into the front court. Shot goes up and good. Brendan Beck scores again. He has had a excellent second half. Van Order into the front court. Lost his footing. Ahead come the Cardinals. The ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's off of the Blackhawks last. As Van Order blew a tire out by center court. He's checking his shoes. Sort of looks around in disbelief. Was sort of off balance. Took an awkward fall, but he looks to be all right. He's a tough kid. He's a quarterback. Quarterbacks are usually pretty tough, right? Van Order throws it in to Shirk. Shirk down the lane, goes up right hand and scores. Camden Shirk with the bucket. He has 21. And the Cardinals up 77-59. Tranel for 3, no good. Boarded by Shirk. Saved it off of the Blackhawks, and it goes out of bounds. Boy, heads up play by Cam Shirk. You got to be crafty, and that's what Shirk was there. Blackhawks will substitute Chase Baumgart, 6'6" senior, into the game. Tranel will come out. And another whistle. And another sub into the game for the Blackhawks. That's Corbin Berner, another senior for the Blackhawks. He will come into the game. As looks like Coach Beck getting a few other kids into the game as Brendan Beck comes out. 77-59. By the Cardinals, this is a gutsy road win should they hold on here. Meyer with the ball out top. Pressured by Michaels. And going to call an offensive foul. Offensive foul on Logan Meyer. Going to say he used the off arm to push off, and a turnover. Cardinals with a line change here. And these guys will get a nice hand, as well they should. Coach Shirk giving fist bumps on the bench. And the Cardinals have come to Port Edwards and put in a terrific effort here tonight. So we've got Mitchell Grover on the court, Nicholas Grievach, Grant Hinker, Braden Flaker. And who's our other player out there, Chase? We're number 20 this evening. Williams, I believe, right? There we go. Tell you, Chase is, I think he even drove the bus here tonight. Orheim with the ball right side, puts it up from 15 and scores. Carson Orheim for 2. Grievach gets the ball in, 77-61 Pacelli. Flaker got it up to Nick Williams. Williams pounds the dribble out top, right side for Hinker. Hinker kicks it out. Flaker, left side to Grievach. Grievach gives it back to Hinker. Back out to Williams. Williams between the leg dribble, right side. Grievach, dribble drive to the rack, goes up, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Boy, Nicholas Grievach, he's a fan favorite at home. I'm his biggest fan on the road, I think. Boy, love to see the kid go out there, does some great stuff. The senior makes the most of his minutes. He'll shoot 2 free throws here. Grievach eyes the bucket in the air, misses the first. He'll shoot once more at the Serve Pro free throw line. Cardinal Sports brought to you by Spectrum Benefit Solutions, your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Grievach's second free throw, no good. Rebound tipped out. It's going to be Blackhawk basketball. 77-61. 1:18 left in this one here. Cardinals are going to pick up their 5th conference win. I'll pencil it in so it's official. 9-3 overall. Into the front court now, Michaels. Gets it out to Martinson. Martinson to Orheim. Orheim, high ball screen, puts up a 3, and it's good. Orheim scores a 3. Thought his foot may have been on the line, but he gets a 3 and gets a nice hand from his home crowd. Under a minute to play, 77-64. Grievach gets it out to Williams. Williams goes baseline, 15-footer up, no good, boarded by Orheim, and then a foul called on Grievach here, and free throws at the other end. Bonus free throws for the Blackhawks. Don't forget, post-game show to follow. Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We'll have our player of the game interview and hear from head coach John Shirk. It's going to be a tough one, Chase. We got a few candidates tonight for that player of the game. A lot of players had some nice games here tonight. First free throw good by Orheim. Got a little 6-point spree here late in this one. Second free throw in the air is good. Orheim hits a pair. 77-66. 45 seconds left. Grievach into the front court. Grievach kicks it out to Williams. Williams gets a ball screen from Grover. 3-pointer. Williams is good. Nick Williams in the scorebook for 3. And the Cardinals have hit 80-66. As a nice shot there. Now the ball handled out top by Orheim. Orheim, right side now. That's Corbin Buhner. Stolen by Williams. Williams up the court. Behind the back and then lost it out of bounds. Well, he was going for the highlight reel there. You could do that when you're up by 14. He's just having some fun out there. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Blackhawk basketball. The bench loved it. Logan Meyer's like, I've done that a time or two before. but scored it. 3 seconds, 2 and 1, and that'll do it here tonight. 80-66, the final. The Pacelli Cardinals come on the road and pick up the big conference road win. Cardinals now have sole possession of second place in the Central Wisconsin South Conference. What a gritty, gutty effort by Stevens Point Pacelli here this evening to pick up the road win. Our Nasonville Dairy postgame show to follow. We will take a break and be back with the postgame show. After these messages, you're watching Pacelli Boys Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, we welcome you back out to the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. A.J. Ligman joined by head coach John Shirk. Player of the game coming up, Logan Meyer, gets that honor here this evening. Definitely, a lot of guys could have definitely had that designation here tonight. Boy, this was for sole possession of second place in the Central Wisconsin South and to keep that conference championship hopes alive in the chase for Ullman Bancroft. 80-66, your team gets it done here. Boy, I don't know how you guys do it. You show up tonight a little bit shorthanded. You know, 2 of your probably top 9 in the rotation out, but somehow, some way, the Cardinals, the beat goes on, the next man steps up, and boy, you got a smile on your face as well you should. What a great effort by your team here tonight.
Well, AJ, first we're going to dedicate this one to Brandon Barancott, as we talked about.
That's right.
Today.
Yep, Brandon Barancott. He's an employee of Zaleski Sports, so there we go.
No, it was great. I'm so proud of the boys. The team effort was amazing tonight, AJ. I know Chase is proud of us up there, too. He's got a big smile on his face. But it was, it's left and right. I just can't express, so everybody was engaged. You could tell their body language, was in the right spot, and we made the right plays the majority of the night. So,
great job, and I thought I'd start on the defensive end. I thought you guys came out, and generally when you're in zone defense, people think, well, you're just going to sit back and let them jack up threes and everything like that, but I thought you guys were the aggressor. You guys took it to them. You took their best punch. They got within 2 in the second half, but I thought your defense stepped it up, and that resulted in some good transition buckets for you, too. I just thought you were a step ahead of the Blackhawks this evening.
Yeah, and that was our game plan on that, too, was to make sure that, we try to get that transition, right? And our defense has to cause that. Our defense creates our offense, and it always has for the last few years, and we just got to get back to who we are. You slow the ball down when you have to, but when you push and you have the athletes to push.
A few final thoughts with head coach John Shirk before we talk to our Nasonville Dairy player of the game, Logan Meyer. What's it like to have a floor general like this next to you who he was unconscious tonight. He was making plays. I mean, this is stuff that when he threw that pass behind the head, I said, many have tried it, not many have succeeded, but if there's any kid that'll try it, you'll take this kid in a battle any day of the week. What a great effort by this senior.
Yeah, him and I had a talk before the game. We're getting back to Logan Meyer roots, and tonight he mostly took it to heart because he sure did it for sure. So.
Yeah, came up with some unbelievable plays, and then down the stretch, I just thought you guys kept the pedal to the metal. I mean, obviously Beck and Tranel, they're going to get their points there, but I thought you kept their big guy frustrated for most of the night. Logan Parker ended up fouling out with only 5 points. I just thought you guys just, again, played good team ball, and that's what it's going to take to make a run into March for you guys.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. I mean, everyone was involved. Everyone you put on the floor, was accomplishing, some type of play for us. And, again, I'm just so impressed with how the kids locked in. You can tell they don't want to lose this game. At least the body language shows a lot. I think they show that they're ready to play, and we're off to another chapter for this year.
Nights like this got to be rewarding as a coach. Being a high school head coach is not an easy job. It's a thankless job sometimes, I'm sure. But nights like this, you got to go home, and it's got to give you the satisfaction of saying, man, you live for nights like this. This is a tough place to play, and you guys got the big road victory.
It is. And Justin Beck always has his guys ready to play. Their defense is always tough, and we just took it to the next level tonight. And now we set a new bar for this year. We know what we can do, and now we just have to make sure that we're hitting that bar, if not higher.
Well, it continues 5-1 in the conference. Looking good so far. You're at Rothschild Friday. Good luck.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, head coach John Shirk. Now we bring in our player of the game, Logan Meyer, the maestro. 22 points, 4 2-point field goals, 4 3-point field goals, 2 of 2 at the free throw line, 6 or 7, we'll say 7 assists, several steals, bunch of rebounds. I mean, I just really thought you came out with that possessed look tonight, and you were playing under control. You're just in the zone. I mean, and as a player, you played enough basketball in your life. What's it like when you're in that zone and you're just feeling everything?
One thing that really helps is that pregame subway. But other than that, like in the locker room, man, teammates got each other's backs all the time. It just makes me feel comfortable day by day, and it just feels nice.
And coming in tonight, just talking to Coach, I mean, you guys came in shorthanded. Melise Badoon obviously out. You got Martin out. But to you guys, you don't use it as excuses. You don't use it as a crutch. I mean, it's next man up. Talk about the mentality of this Cardinal squad.
We play deep. There's a lot of guys that can really hoop. And, when their chance comes up, they're not going to pass it up, and they're going to make it stand, make a statement.
As a point guard, I mean, one of the toughest things in all sports, if you ask me. I mean, you're pressured basically the whole length of the floor. A lot of pressure on you to handle the ball. Obviously, you're going to have some turnovers as a point guard. That's just the nature of the beast. But I thought tonight you limited those, and then you just made some unbelievable passes. And just talk about that mentality that you have to have.
When you turn the ball over, a lot of people get down on themselves, but you got to have a short mind and get over it because life moves on. But just got to have a short mind and just keep playing.
And talk about your shooting prowess. I think that's something that's underrated and undervalued in your game. I mean, obviously, you're known for handling the ball and doing a lot of great things there, but I mean, your shooting tonight, spot on, and I thought the shots you took were in the flow of the offense.
Just putting shots up out of here really boosts the confidence just a day after day, and it just makes you feel comfortable.
How tough is it to play here at Port Edwards? I mean, it always seems like teams that come in here really struggle, and it seems like if it's a tight game, the lesser teams will fold, but it seems like you guys tonight were just a step ahead of the Blackhawks in a tough environment and in a huge game for your conference hopes.
Sure. We haven't won here a lot, so I mean, this kind of gives a chip on the shoulder just to keep working hard and make sure we win here.
All right, Logan. Well, I'll give you the mic. You can look at the camera. I'll let you do your thing from there. Congrats on being the player of the game.
Thank you. I'm Logan Meyer, and I'm in the house.
All right, great job. Take care, Logan. All right, that was Logan Meyer, our Nasonville Dairy player of the game. Tell you, you need a kid like that on your team. He's got no fear. The maestro, as we like to call him, 22 points tonight for Logan Meyer. Run down our scoring with the rest of the contest here tonight. Camden Shirk, solid game. 21 points for the Cardinals as he put up 13 of those in the second half. 13 for Zachary Yeide. The big man had himself a very nice game, too. 8 for Joseph Birch. 6 for Andrew Van Order. 4 for Asher Jordan. 3 for Lucas Hammerly. And then 3 for Jake Williams, getting in the scorebook there. I think Jake's a freshman. Is that right, Chase? Yep, Chase gives me the head nod there. He put up a 3, hit it at the end. So you got to love that stuff there. Cardinals 23 2-point field goals, 7 3-point field goals. They go 13 of 21 at the free throw line. For Port Edwards, they were led in scoring, the dynamic duo. These two are good. Brendan Beck with 24. Josh Tranel with 23. 7 for Carson Orheim, 5 apiece for Eric Mock and Logan Parker, 2 for Hayden Hewitt, 12 2-point field goals. The Blackhawks hit 9 3-point field goals. They go 15 of 22 from the free throw line. Cardinals led at the half, 37-30. Cardinals led by as many as 16 in this one. They end up winning by 14. The Blackhawks never led in this one. The lead did get down to 2 in the second half, but credit the Cardinals for coming through in the clutch. Cardinals 5-1 in the Central Wisconsin South, trying to keep pace with Holman Bancroft. Now 9-3 on the season is Pacelli. Blackhawks fall to 4-2 in the conference, 8-5 overall. These two teams will meet on the final regular season date of the year, February 22nd. That's around the corner, believe it or not, as we try to get through January here in Wisconsin. So thanks to our on-site student engineer, Chase Lyons, all the great sponsors of high school sports on Zaleski Sports. A.J. Ligman bidding you a good evening from Port Edwards. Your final score once again, Stevens Point Pacelli 80.